Okay, there we go. There we go. It's connected. Okay. The live is finally connected. And I don't know what it's doing now. I want to get on here and tell y'all what happened to me yesterday. I want to tell y'all what happened to me yesterday at work. So I guess I'll wait on some people to come join my live or whatever. So y'all, hey Instagram, it's Sunday. I wish I could have been at church today, to be honest with you. I wish I could have made it to the Lord's house today, because we need to give him all praise and glory, not just on Sundays, but every day. And I want to say, the Lord, our Heavenly Father, he has done so much for us, and he do so much for us. And I think that we all should be thankful in his name, that he does so much for us or whatever. I think that a lot of people don't understand how really gifted we are to have him as our Father, to be able to provide us with the things that we have. You know, I don't breathe on my own. Lord gave me breath. You know, I don't talk on my own. Lord gave me a tongue, you know. So that's something that we need to be thankful for. You know, I think that a lot of us don't every day see or understand how thankful we are until you come across somebody that is happy and in good spirits with something that you don't have. For instance, I just went to the gas station to pump some gas, and I had to go to use the little ATM machine or whatever inside the gas station to get some cash off my card. And I'm at the ATM machine, and there's a guy standing there, and he's at the ATM machine, and then there's a guy behind him that's in a wheelchair with one leg. And I said, wow, this man is in a power wheelchair with one leg. And he still he still is able to do, you know, daily things that a regular person with two legs do. So, I mean, we have a lot to be grateful for, you know what I'm saying? Because that could be anybody, you know? But we need to start being more thankful or whatever for the things that we have. Because I think that a lot of people get so conscrewed with material things that they don't understand the gifted things that they have are blessings. So nothing materialistic, I don't believe, is a blessing. Gifted things are a blessing, you know. So you going to go buy you a new 2023 fucking Lexus doesn't mean that you're blessed, you know. So man-made things are not a blessing. It's what you're gifted with is what's the blessing. So on this Sunday, I said I'm gonna go ahead and go live, and I wanted to talk about what happened to me at work yesterday, because I had a real bad accident at work yesterday, and I was in a hospital last night. And I was just like, you know, it's so crazy how stuff happens. Like, you know, like freak accidents are like real. You know, like nobody expected what happened yesterday to happen. But by all glory to God, nobody died yesterday, you know. And all I can say is that's thankful. Like, we need to be thankful for that, you know, because in situations like what happened yesterday, a good 5-6 people could have been dead, you know. But through the glory of God, nobody died. And it was a real tragic accident. It was very tragic. Like, I mean, it was literally something that you see on a movie. Like, literally. I have never seen nothing like that happen in real life in front of my eyes. Like, I see that stuff happen on the movies, on TV and stuff like that all the time, where cars just crash into a building and the whole building just blow up, you know. I see it on the movies all the time. Never in a million years did I ever expect to witness something like that to happen. So yesterday I thought was going to be a normal day for me at work. I go to work, I did my job, and I asked my boss, I'm like, can I go take a little 10-minute real quick? My job is done, blah, blah, blah. Boss like, yeah, go ahead and take you a break. I'm like, okay, cool. I walks over to the time clock. Now, where I'm going to explain to you this car hit is this far away from the time clock. I walked past, made it to the time clock, and boom, is all I heard. And guess what? It was a goddamn car that was trying to park in a parking space in front of the post office, and she said she accidentally hit the gas instead of the brake, and she flew right through the post office window. And when that car flew through the post office window, that car shells went flying, the whole wall flew down. I mean, it was just crazy. And I got some pictures. I don't know how to put pictures on my live or whatever, but I took a lot of pictures, and I'm gonna post some pictures of it. But it was real crazy. It was real crazy. I mean, some of the debris from the wall had hit me in the back, and my back was hurting. I had a headache, a migraine, a real bad migraine from the sound and the whole building shaking or whatever. So I went to the emergency room yesterday, and so the crazy part about it is that car. I mean, that car missed me by 2 seconds. What if I had turned around to go ask my supervisor something else? That car would have literally smushed me between a cabinet and a wall. Crazy. And then not only that, where it hit at, there's a little desk that's sitting there. And one of our leaders, our team leaders, that works with us, she happened to be off yesterday, but she sit there at that desk and do paperwork all day. Ain't it a blessing that she wasn't sitting there? Can you fucking imagine somebody sitting at their fucking desk doing their work, and a whole motherfucking car come crashing in and a whole fucking file cabinet just fall on top of you? Like, that shit is fucking really fucking disturbing. But I just thank God that she was not there. I really thank God that she was not there that day. And I think the worst injury came from, so a lady had just walked inside the post office. She had just walked in. She had said she wanted to mail a few things or whatever. She had a box and a envelope in her hand, and she had wanted to mail it off. So she was standing there in line getting serviced, and she was mailing something off, and the car came and pushed her from where she was standing at through the wall. So when the EMS and everybody got there, this lady was stuck in the middle of a tore down wall from the car. It was fucking, I'm telling you, this shit that I seen yesterday was fucking unbelievable. I've never, ever experienced nothing like that before. Like, I mean, you see that shit happen on TV all the time, on movies and shit like that, where a car running into a building and all of that crazy stuff, but I've never seen that shit in real life. So yeah, that shit took me by surprise. And it just make you think of how every day and every moment, every second, like, anything could happen. You know, anything could fucking happen, and you just never fucking know what's gonna happen. So I mean, like, we play with life a lot, but we really as people need to take life serious, because I mean, yesterday was tragic, but it could have been worse than what it was. You know, Thank God nobody died. But I mean, people sustained some real crucial injuries off the impact of that car running into the building. So I just want to say that I'm thankful that I'm still here, because I mean, it missed me by 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes, 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Because I was literally standing where the clock was, and all this debris just started flying everywhere. From the wall being broken down from this car crashing into the building. Glass flying everywhere, everything. So, I mean, it was just really tough. But what if I had turned around and go back and ask my supervisor something? What if I had turned around to go back and say, oh, dang, I forgot my phone sitting on something, or I forgot something, to turn around and go back. And I would have been at that spot at that very second that car ran through that building. It's crazy. It's crazy. And this shit was mind-blowing to me. And I feel like at the end of the day, like, I'm thankful and I'm so grateful that I'm still here. And I think that it was really nothing but God and his angels watching over, the whole situation. And literally, we as people, I mean, you don't want to be in an argument with somebody, and the last time you talk to them, y'all said some foul stuff to each other, and then within the blink of an eye, somebody telling you that the person is dead. How would you feel? How would you feel? You would feel real fucked up. So I say that to say, make amends with people. If you know it's not something serious or detrimental to your life that you gotta really be beefed out with somebody, make amends. Because, I mean, life is just too short. Life is just too short. And you never know the day that God gonna call you home. So that should be the scariest thing for anyone, because you don't know your death date, and nobody do. So I say that to say, you don't know when something is going to happen to you, or even not necessarily death, but something happens to you to where the point you can never talk again, or you will never see again, So we need to be more grateful and thankful for the gifts that we have from God, because our bodies, our mind, our eyes, our nose, our mouth, our tongue, our ears, our fingers, our toes, like, that's what is a gift from God, So when you want to say you thankful for something, be thankful that God put breath into your body, that you was able to see another day. Be thankful that you got 2 eyes and you can see and not out of one. Be thankful that you can breathe air into your lungs and to be able to talk with your tongue. Because life is literally too short. Life is too short. And I can't imagine going to work one day and then my family getting a call saying, oh, she's not here anymore. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, she just went to go to work. And you mean to tell me something happened to my child? Something happened to my mother? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, it's crazy. It's just real crazy out here. And I know a lot of people don't take heat into, shit like this. But, I mean, I really got to say, people need to do better. I see a lot of people out here just acting crazy and just doing all this crazy nonsense. And I mean, this world just really needs to be a better place. And I think, like, it all starts within yourself. Like, everything starts with you, So you can't tell somebody else to be a better person if you're not going to be a better person yourself, So that's why I am getting on here and talking to people, and hopefully this video reach out to a lot of people, because not only that we need to be thankful, but we need to respect people as well, you know, because I see so much disrespect nowadays. It's almost like that's what's trending now. Like, just being disrespectful to some person is just somebody, or it's just like, what's up, you know? And I don't get it, because, like, wouldn't you want somebody to treat you with the same respect? Like, wouldn't you want somebody to treat you with some dignity and respect? So I would think that you should respect people. Like, I see a lot of, you know, disrespect to people, and, you know, a lot of the nonsense that go on social media nowadays, and it's just crazy. It's just really mind-blowing. But I want to say, y'all, take care of yourselves. Take care of the people that's around you. Hug on them, love on them, kiss on them, because every day is not promised to nobody. Every day is just not promised to nobody. And I mean, we can sit around here and act like we know what's up, but we don't, because nobody know when the fuck something gonna happen to them. Nobody gonna know. I went to work yesterday, and did nobody know that was gonna happen? Did nobody say, oh yeah, at 10:20 a car gonna come flying through the fucking building? Did nobody know that? Did nobody know that? That shit just fucking happened. That shit just fucking happened. And that shit was so fucking mind-blowing and disturbing to me. I had lost it. I had lost my whole mind. I had started throwing up and everything. I had got so fucking sick. When I'm telling you, you see that shit on a movie, but I ain't never seen no shit like that in real life. And when the shit that I seen yesterday, that shit had me sick. That shit had me really sick. Thank you. And I was just like, man, we just really need to start being more thankful of our Lord Jesus, because I mean, everybody run around here. I mean, don't get me wrong, we all have flaws, but we really need to start being more thankful, y'all. A lot of us is not thankful as we should be, but we need to be more thankful. We need to start respecting each other more, because I'm so tired of seeing all of this disrespect on Instagram. People coming for people and all of the backlash and all that crazy shit. Like, if you don't got nothing nice to say to somebody, just don't say shit at all. It's not gonna hurt you just to leave this shit. You know me, the type of person that I am, I don't even feed off in any of my motherfucking energy or emotions into nothing that don't bring me no peace. So I feel like if it's something that I don't like, or it's something that I don't care to see, I just scroll past the shit. You know, I just scroll past the shit. You ain't gotta go comment and put your 2 cents of negative energy on nobody's shit. Just scroll past it. You know, and it's like, damn, like, the world is so fucking evil nowadays. It's just like, man, I almost feel like I want to just go live in space some fucking where, because I don't feel like I fit in with none of these motherfucking creatures. Like, this shit is just real fucking wild. But anyways, I wanted to get on here to tell y'all my story of what happened to me yesterday at work, and why I ended up in the hospital, and how that situation had affected me, and how it changed me, you know, because it made me look at a lot of things different. You know, I look at a lot of things different. Like, life is life, you know, and it's not promised to nobody. So we can't say, whoa, when I wake up tomorrow at 3:22, a car gonna come flashing and I'm gonna get into an accident. Nobody know when something is going to happen. This shit does not have a time frame on it. Therefore, we need to be thankful, and we need to be respectful to one another. And your loved ones, you need to love them while you can, because you never know when something is going to happen. Your worst fear would be having a fucked up argument or disagreement with somebody, and then 2 hours later you dead. Like, what the fuck? Like, really, what the fuck? Yeah, like, it's just real crazy. It's just really, really crazy. Like, I think that more, we all need to start, you know, blogging that more. You know, like, we need to start blogging about how people need to treat people right. We need to start blogging about how every day should be a blessing for you, because every day is not promised. I cannot promise myself 2 and 3 years. I can be blessed with 2 or 3 years more, but I can't promise myself that I'll be here 3 years. So we need to be thankful for what we have. We need to be thankful for what God gifted us with. And then what kills me is people say, oh, I'm going to drop the new iPhone 12. I'm going to go drop a new 2020 Mag and all this other crazy shit. It's like, the material shit, that material shit is not a blessing. I see people on Instagram all day. Thank God for my blessing. Oh, with stacks of money. Oh, thank God for my blessing with chains and Rolexes and shit. That shit is not a fucking blessing. If you think that material shit like chains, cars, and fucking jewelry and all that shit is blessings, you fucked up in the head. You fucked up in the head. Because a blessing is a gift from God. And the only type of fucking gift you can get from God is waking up to see another day. The only type of fucking gift you can get from God is having both of your eyes to see. The only type of gift you can get from God is breathing out your motherfucking lungs. Breathing out your nose to your lungs. The only type of gift you're going to get from God is your tongue to be able to talk and tell somebody how you feel. That is what the fuck is a gift and a blessing from God. So all that material shit, Rolexes, chains, cars, phones, houses, all that shit is not a fucking blessing from fucking God. God didn't say I'm going to bless you with all of this stuff to praise it for. Like, no, like that's why they say just as fast as you get it, it can be taken the fucking away from you. So, like, all of this shit that people praising over and shit. Oh, I'm the richest person. I'm the baddest person. I'm this, I'm that. You can be the most motherfucking beautifulest thing that walks this motherfucking earth. But if you ain't got both of your motherfucking eyes, and you can't breathe out your nose, and you can't talk out your mouth to say what you want to say, you're fucked up. And people need to really understand what the fuck they praising. Like, it's just so irritating to see. Everybody just be on here, Rolex, chains, money to the ceiling, Rolls Royces up the ass, all that shit. Now, don't get me wrong, that shit is cool. You know what I'm saying? To have. It's cool to have. Don't get me wrong. But don't say, this is blessing. God blessed me with this. This is a blessing. This is a blessing. This is a blessing. That's not a blessing. That's not a blessing. Because guess what? You're not going to take that Rolex to the motherfucking grave with you. That Rolls Royce ain't going to be buried with you. Them fucking juries and shit, that shit ain't going to be buried with you. The next motherfucking walking this earth going to have that shit. So stop praising shit that don't need to be praised. I thank God that I got both my motherfucking ears to hear when a bitch calling my motherfucking name. I thank God that I got my motherfucking tongue to say what the fuck I want to say, and I don't need nobody speaking for me. I thank God that I can breathe out my motherfucking nose and I don't need no oxygen machine. That's what the fuck I'm blessed about, and that's what I'm thankful for. So every day I look forward to those blessings. Every day I look forward to having my motherfucking same 5 senses that I was born with. That's a blessing. Like, I'm just so sick of it. I'm sick of it. And I'm sick of people disrespecting people. I'm sick of seeing all of the little nasty ass shit that come across Instagram and shit. I just be like, who the fuck raised you animals? Who the fuck raised you animals? That's what the fuck I want to know. And then, to be honest with you, people get on here and say what they want to say and do what they want to do. True. But a lot of people, you can tell by how they was raised and what type of parents they got, to be honest with you. You can just watch a motherfucker talk and just watch a motherfucker. See me, I do more observing and shit than this. I get on live to talk my shit, but it be real shit. I don't talk no bullshit. But I just be looking at, like, you could just tell, like, you could just watch a motherfucker and look at them and just tell how they were raised. And if you wasn't raised right, that let me know you're not a right person in your fucking mind. Because anybody that wasn't raised with respect will treat anybody wrong. You'll treat anybody wrong. So I wasn't able to make it to church this morning, but I said, since I wasn't able to make it to church this morning, I'm gonna get on live and I'm gonna preach a little bit of sense that I do know to somebody else. You know, so when I send this message off to somebody else, hopefully somebody can get this message and understand it. You know, thank you, Trey Dog. You know, I just be on here speaking real shit, you know, and I just really want, like, people to really think about how what you say and what you do affects others, you know. It is. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. And people need to be mindful of what the things that they do and the things that they say to people, you know, like, how would you feel somebody running around here disrespecting your daughter? You know, how would you feel somebody running around here disrespecting your mother? You know, but you want to run around here and call females bitches and hoes and tricks and shit. Like, and I know that a lot of people carry themselves in a way that you address them as so, you know. But just to be out here just being ignorant like that, it just don't make no fucking sense, you know. And this world is scary and scarier. It gets scarier and scarier to me every day, because I just be like, man, back in my days, oh my goodness, we had it the best. We had it the best. Because guess what? All we wanted to do as kids, have fun, joke around. Everybody was calling me. But play, have fun, joke around, all of that stuff. Like, nowadays, I mean, it's almost scary to come out the damn house. Shit. It's almost scary. You might as well, you need goddamn tasers, guns, and every damn thing just to go to the damn store with nowadays. So y'all, be careful out here. Be very careful. Be mindful of other people's feelings. Take care of yourself. Wash your ass. Brush your teeth. And be thankful for all of the senses that you have, because everybody don't have it. Everybody don't have it, you know. And there's still people out here that get out here and make their day happen without all of the senses that they need to function with. So tell your people you love them while you can, because you never know when something is going to happen and that person that you love may not be there no more. So be thankful for the gift, the real gift that God gave you. I miss those days too. If I could go back in hands of time, I would. Because, man, I'm telling you, I miss running the streets with my homegirls and we just playing and, you know, every jump rope, hopscotch, drawing with chalk on the ground. Those are the days that I miss, you know. And that's the type of mind frame that I build in my kids' head, you know. Because, like, nowadays, people are fucking their kids' heads up with all these electronics and shit. So you go get your kids' game systems and then they disrespect you. You go get your kids' phones and all that shit, then they start talking back and shit. No, fuck that. I keep my kids in a modern day mentality like how I was back in my days. My kids don't have phones. My kids don't have no PS3, no Xbox, no none of that shit. Because you know why? I ain't had that shit growing up, and I came out to be a motherfucking good ass woman. I'm a damn good woman. I was raised damn good. So, to be honest with you, no. Mine's, they good. They learn that how I learned. I'm teaching them how I learned. They asked me to go outside and play, and I let them go outside and play with chalk, racing in the driveway, shit like that, riding bikes and shit like that. That's what my kids do. My kids don't have social media, tablets, phones, and all that crazy ass shit. Because guess what? I don't want to introduce my kids to this nasty ass world. That's why you don't even see me post my children. Because my children ain't none of you motherfuckers' business. Because guess what? Ain't nobody on Instagram taking care of them. Don't nobody on Instagram take care of my kids. So why the fuck do I need to post my kids for Instagram every day? The fuck? And then with all the crazy ass shit Instagram got to say about shit, I don't know. My kids is not for the social media. I don't post my kids on social media, and they not on social media. When they do get on social media, it's gonna be because I want them to be. It's not gonna be because no other bullshit. You know, my kids, they are good. I got 3, 10, 7, and my 8-year-old is about to be 8 next week on Wednesday. So yeah, I'm good. I'm good with the whole social media shit. I don't even play games like that. Not with my kids. Cause I'll be damned if the devil get their hands on mine. I'll be damned if the devil get their hands on mine. Nah, we ain't even about to play them games at all. Period. So I know people be wondering like, dang, she always posting herself, but she don't post her kids. Yeah, I'm not posting my kids on social media. My kids don't have no business being on social media. They're kids, and they're going to stay in a kid place. Social media is not for my kids. Social media is for all these bitches that want to bounce their ass, shake their ass, all these motherfuckers that want to cuss, hoop, holler, and all that other crazy ass shit. That's what the fuck social media is about to me. Because that's all that I see on social media. And I don't want my kids tamed by none of that stupid ass shit. So yeah, my kids don't be on social media. My kids do kid shit. They coloring books. They motherfucking draw pictures. They motherfucking play in front of the house. They motherfucking ride their bike and shit like that. That's the type of shit that my kids do. They ride hoverboards and shit like that. That's the shit that my kids do. My kids ain't with the whole social media, Instagram, Facebook bullshit and all that other crazy ass shit. My kids ain't with it. My kids don't sit in front of no TV, in front of no game for 3 or 4 hours out of a day. My kids don't do that. My kids don't have an Xbox. They don't have no PS3. Now, none of that crazy ass shit. All that game system shit. I don't even know what the fuck the shit is really called, but I know. But, my kids don't have that shit. No tablets, no phones, no none of that shit. Because guess what? They with the person they need to reach in case of emergency, me. So what the fuck do they need that shit for? They with me 24 motherfucking 7. And if they ain't with me, they with their grandma while I'm at work. So, my kid, I don't play that game. I don't play them games. I do not play that game. Because you know what? The internet will not manipulate my kid's head to believe that they can and will disrespect me. That won't happen. That won't happen. I seen it happen too many times. I seen it happen too many times with my friends, with my siblings, with other people. You get your kid a game system. Now all your kid want to do is be in front of a TV on the fucking game system all day and then disrespecting you and shit like that because of a game system. Not gonna fucking happen. Get your kid a phone. Kid don't want to listen to you. Ain't gonna do what you ask them to do. Ain't gonna want to do shit because guess what? They're gonna be too busy in the motherfucking phone. So, yeah, shit is crazy. So yeah, I don't fuck my kids' head up with all of this bullshit out here. I really don't. I do not fuck my kids' heads up with all this crazy ass shit going on. My kids, I want them to be kids while they're kids. Because I wish to God I can go back to being a kid. I wish to God I could. But I can't. I can't get back to them days. I can't. But I'm damn sure gonna raise my kids to have a damn good fucking... These parents are scared of the kids. Exactly. You right about that. And I want my kids to be kids long as they can. I want my kids to grow up to be like they had a damn good childhood. My kids gonna tell you when they get older, they're gonna be like, we had a real good childhood. We had so much fun. We were kids. We played. We talked. We gamed. We all of that. You know, my kids gonna be able to tell their friends and their peers and people that they had a real damn good childhood. So, yeah, enough. And then my daughter is in church with her grandma and my mom. She went to church this morning, and while they're in church, I'm washing laundry so they can have clean school clothes. But yeah, y'all, that's me. That's how I do my thing. You know, I was raised by my grandmother, so I have a real old soul built inside of me. And I really believe in old school shit. Like, I don't, all this new shit out here nowadays, this shit be mind blowing to me. But I was raised by my grandmother. My grandmother raised me. So everything that I do is old school. And I love my old school soul. I thank God that my grandma raised me. I thank God my grandma raised me. Because everything that I know, my grandma taught me. My grandma taught me. Yes, truly blessed. Very, very blessed. Because not a lot of people was raised by older women. Not a lot of people was raised by older women. And I thank God that I was raised by my grandmother. And I actually just got off the phone with her yesterday because I'm booking her a ticket to come down here with me. Because when she get here, I want to do a blog with her. I want to talk to her, and I want to blog with my grandma so she can tell y'all about how she raised me and stuff. And I want her to tell y'all about like how, you know, how I was as a kid coming up and stuff like that or whatever. Because I think that would be real sweet or whatever. So that's my thing. I'm getting my grandma down here. She'll be here on the 10th, December 10th. My grandma will be here, and I'm gonna go live with her. So y'all want to tune in, because I'm gonna definitely go live with my grandma, and she gonna have a lot of stories to tell y'all about me when I was a kid. And my grandma raised me since I was out the womb. I came right out the womb when I was with my grandma. Hey, brother, you know I'm gonna kick your ass. You better call me. Boy. You better call me. But yeah, y'all, I thank God that I was raised by my grandma, and I can't wait until she get here. I literally cannot wait until she get here. I'm gonna definitely go live with her and stuff. Cause like when I was a kid, nobody would ever believe. But when I was a little girl, I met Miss Rosa Parks in the doctor's office with my grandma one day. And I remember being a little girl, and my grandma said, "Do you know who that lady is right there?" And the lady was just sitting down holding her purse. And you know me, I was just a kid. I was just playing around, goofing off and stuff. And my grandma said, "That's Miss Rosa Parks." And I went and talked to her. I said, "Hey," or whatever. And yeah, I want my grandma to let y'all know that a lot of stuff that I did when I was younger was like literally stuff that was meaningful or whatever. My grandma is where my love for horses came from. I love horses. Like, I have a fetish for horses. Like, I love horses. Like, I have a big ass dream one day that I want to own I want to have a big ass house, and I want to have me a big ass little wretch in my backyard for my horse, and I want to own me a horse. But yeah, so I have a lot. Yes, really, I did. Yep. And I'm gonna have my grandma tell you guys. It's gonna come out my grandma's mouth. I met Miss Rosa Parks when I was a little girl. I believe I was probably like a good 6. I was probably like 5 or 6. And my grandma was in a doctor's office, and Miss Rosa Parks was in a doctor's office. And horses is my favorite. I love horses. My grandma used to go to this place called DRC, and it used to be a racetrack. This was back in Michigan, and it used to be a racetrack a long time ago. I mean, it's been shut down for years now, but back when I was a little girl, my grandma used to go there, and I guess, you know, the horses race, and they all had numbers, and you can bet on what number horse would win the race or whatever. And my grandma used to take me all the time. And everybody would come up to her like, "Oh my God, that little girl is so pretty. She's so cute." People used to give my grandma money, like, "Go buy her something. Go buy her this. Go buy her that. She's so cute," or whatever. But I used to be there all of the time watching the horses run, watching them shake their head and stuff. And then I asked my grandma, I wanted to pet them. So she would take me outside on their break time, on the horses' break time, where they just like walking around, getting a little break from running and stuff. People would be outside and you could pet them, you know. So my grandma would take me out there, and they would, you know, put peppermints in my hand, and I would feed the horses peppermints out of my hand. And I thought it was so amazing how they big old tongue licked on my hand to get the peppermint out of my hand. It was just so amazing to me. And I loved horses ever since. Like, I was a little girl, probably about 8. And my grandma used to take me there every day, all the time. And I used to die to go with her. I used to be like, I want to go, because I knew I wanted to feed the horses peppermints. I wanted to rub on the horses. I wanted to play with them and stuff like that or whatever. So that's where my fetish of horses came from. And to this day, I love fucking horses. I'm telling you, somebody give me a motherfucking horse, I'm telling you, I'm marrying their ass. I'm marrying the fuck out their ass, because, yeah, I love horses. Hey, Monica Lynn. I love horses. But, yeah, y'all, I can't wait to get my grandma down here because I miss her. I want to talk to her. I definitely want to blog with her. And I do want to have her tell people about how I was when I was a kid and how I was growing up and stuff like that. Because my grandma used to always tell me that I was a really good kid. She's like, you were a really good kid growing up. You know, sometimes I got a little hard-headed and got a little sassy as I got older, but I was a good kid growing up. And I thank God for being raised by my grandma. Yes. And I thank God for being raised by my grandma, because I got such an old soul in me. Like, every time I talk to somebody or everywhere I go, they be like, you just sound like an older person. Like, some of the stuff that you say, it just seems like an older person would say. And I'm like, yeah, that's probably because I was raised by my grandma. So a lot of people could tell. A lot of people can tell that I was raised by my grandma, an older woman, because of how I talk and how I present myself and stuff like that, and then some of the things that I say. Because a lot of stuff, like, it's almost like I mirror my grandma, you know, because, like, everything that I heard her saying growing up is all of the things that I say now. So it's almost like, you know how when you get used to somebody, like, you do everything that person do or whatever. So that's what it's like. My nails my fingers look so jacked up. I need to get my nails done, but I'm going to get my nails done Wednesday. I said Wednesday, right, y'all? Yeah, I'm going Wednesday and get my nails and stuff done, because Wednesday I'm off work. I'll be off Wednesday. Wednesday is my daughter's birthday, and she's going to have a party. She said she wanted to have a party in school with her friends. So that's what she asked me to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order her cake and cupcakes and stuff like that, take it up to the school, probably have some probably get like some food catered up there to her school for her little classmate or whatever. And we're gonna like sing happy birthday in the classroom. I'm gonna pass out food to the kids, let them eat, and then after they eat, I'm gonna get them all like a cupcake and probably like a little candy bag. I'm gonna make up some candy bags. I'm gonna go to the dollar store today and buy like some candy bags, and then just get some bags of assorted candy and make little cute candy bags for a classroom for the girls and the boys. And I'm gonna do that. And yeah, so that's about how her birthday gonna go. I know tomorrow I have to go get her shoes. I think on Tuesday I'm gonna probably take her to get fitted for her dress or whatever, because she gotta go take pictures. I need to get her fitted for her dress Tuesday, because she's having a photo shoot that weekend on Saturday at 10 a.m. Saturday at 10 a.m. she got a photo shoot. So yes, I am still sick. So I'm gonna go take her to get fitted for her dress Tuesday that she wearing for her photo shoot. Wednesday's her birthday. She have a little birthday party in class, and I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live on her birthday or whatever. That's about the most that anybody will see out of my kids, because like I said again, I don't post my kids on social media. Social media is not none of my kids' business, and social media ain't got no business with my kids. So I do not post my kids on social media because social media is just too raw for me. It's too raw. It's too raw. So I don't do the whole social media thing, get my kids and all of that stuff or whatever. But I will yep, and but I will like kind of go live a little bit on her birthday in her classroom, just to show you guys that she having her birthday party in her classroom with her classmates. But I'm taking all 3 of them to Disney World on February, I think it's the 17th, February 17th through the 19th. Yeah. They all is going to Disney World February 17th through the 19th. That's when we booked our room reservation for, and all of that stuff. So right now, yeah, we just doing little small stuff because the bigger stuff is coming. Yeah, you're gonna have to, I'm gonna say this live, and I'm gonna post it to my story, so you can go back and watch it, because in the beginning of the live I talked about what happened to me yesterday at work or whatever, and I talked about my kids and social media, how I don't post them, and why I said why I don't post them. And I talked about how I raised my kids as a parent and stuff. So yeah, like once I get off this live, I'ma definitely save it, post it, and then just go rewatch it, and you're gonna see the whole video of, you know, me talking about what happened to me yesterday, talking about my kids, talking about my lifestyle, talk about when I was a little girl. I talked about a lot of stuff. I've been on this live for a long little time or whatever. I'm pretty sure my clothes is done now. All this time I didn't talk, but yeah, I definitely said a lot of things. I talked about a lot. I talked about why I don't post my kids on social media. I talked about how I treat my kids. I talked about how I raise them. And what happened to me yesterday at work, because I was in a real bad tragic accident at work yesterday or whatever, and I talked about all that stuff. So I'm about to go ahead in this live, run in here real quick and go get these clothes, and I'll be back later on with some food, because now I'm hungry. That's just like how I teach my kids about these dumb holidays. I give them the true history, tell you all about that myself. Yeah, and that's how I am. Thank you, Trey Dog. You too. Enjoy the rest of your day. And Monica Lee and I see you. Yep. But that's how I am. I really tell my kids the truth and what's behind all of this stuff, because these holidays are just made up, you know, and we really need to teach our kids history, because the schools is not doing it for real. Like, we think that we send our kids to school to learn about history and science and social studies and all that stuff like that, but they really telling our kids what they want our kids to know. So I feel like if you as a parent don't teach your kids and show your kids history, they'll never know. Yep, Black history. Exactly. So like I said, these schools really don't teach your kids a lot about what they need to know. You got to teach them yourself. Like me, my 10-year-old, I've started her on spending money and stuff. Like I show her how to spend and save money. Like when I go to the grocery stores and stuff like that, I show her how to look at prices and, you know, how to add it up and how to manage money on my debit card and stuff like that. My 10-year-old know how to use my debit card. I mean, my 7-year-old do too. She used my debit card as well. But I teach my kids real life shit, not bullshit. Like, My kids don't know. Their kids couldn't tell you how the fuck to play no PS3, but they can damn sure tell you how to count some money. They could do that. They could do that. My kids not know how to work no damn game of control, but they damn sure can count $200 and $300 for you in your face real quick. But yeah, y'all, I see y'all later. Let me go run in this laundromat and get these clothes real quick. I'm about to head home, take a shower, get dressed, and find out where I'm going to eat at today, because I'm hungry. I gotta find me something to eat. So yeah, y'all, take care. I'll see y'all later. All right, bye.